Hello, welcome to a beautiful space where we are doing card readings as well. Today, we are working with self love, so it's it's a really beautiful, and I'm so happy you're here. It's been really interesting. So, as you know, if you've been following along with me, I've been diving into the angelic realms and really connecting in with the archangels and multiple other light beings and receiving what I am here to do and the medicine I'm here to share with others in relation to the angelic realms, really. And it's amazing when we silence our mind and just tune in to the frequencies that are around us, the support system that's always around us. And even when we walk into this reality, walking into the unknown, like nothing is really predictable. You might have set agendas for the day, such as getting ready to go to work, going to work, but everything that happens with the in between is out of your control. And so it's been really beautiful when we're in the present state as we walk in this reality, as we walk to work, or as we, play with our children, where being so present allows us to open up and receive what we need to receive, such as, maybe you need clarity, maybe you need more signs, maybe there's unhealed trauma flowing through, whatever it is for you. And then they always don't just give you the information, they actually show you the path. So I know from my own experience is that asking the question is the first step. Being open to receive is the second step. And then taking action. So when we receive the information, they generally give you the clarity, but then they also give you how to work with it or what to do with it, right? And it's like maybe it's a feeling that you have flowing through. Maybe it's actual visuals of how you want it to work out, how you want it to pan out. Maybe it's just in a dialogue that's maybe it's a new idea that flows through your mind. You're like, wow, okay, now I know. And so being present, I feel like as I'm tuning in a lot more before next month's Angelic Realms workshop, I have been told by them that there are multiple beings that will be joining the space that are receiving signs to join this space. And so if you have been receiving any signs, and this can be numbers, it can be a feel of the frequency, a feel of the energy, a calling to this space. Maybe it's feathers, or maybe it's just wanting to connect deeper with your heart, or whatever it is for you. It's up to you whether you choose to follow, but I know that they're calling. And it's because in this space, what's actually happening is that I'm just the space holder, and the angelic beings, archangel beings, will be working with you directly. So that is pretty magical. I actually don't get much information before the days, so it's always amazing. I think it's so I don't control so my ego mind can't play with what's happening. But yeah, ooh, just had one jump out today. Oh, and this works perfectly with the guided meditation we'll be doing shortly. So the deck that I'm working with is Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell, and the card we've received today is Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And I'll just show you the card. And this is really beautiful. And I'd love to talk about this because this actually works in line with self-love, self-worth. And really, within all of us, we have this light. And this light is so unique. And a beautiful way that I've heard it earlier this week was, we are each a piece to the puzzle, and together we all fit perfectly into the space and bring through as a collective what we're here to bring. But each of us holds unique medicine. When we dim our light, we really dim it because number one, we're afraid to be seen. We're afraid to be seen. Like we're afraid of the judgments. We're afraid of the expectations of this reality. And somewhat we have been conditioned, and I don't use that as a bad connotation to it, but we have been conditioned to fit into this reality. We want to fit in. We want to belong. That's really what it is. We want to belong. So anything that's abnormal, we kind of shut it off and we kind of go inwards, and we're happy to close our light because number one, we're not really guided as to how to shine our light, how to be who we authentically are. And number two, maybe our light is so bright that we don't know how to, we're afraid to be seen, really. Like, we don't know how to deal with people coming to us, flowing to us, and holding space for these people. And that's okay. Like, all of it's okay. It's all a journey, right? It's being really kind with yourself. So, what this card is really bringing to the table is to take a moment to become very present in the space and see where you're dimming your light to fit in with others around you. Maybe it's your workplace, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends. And it is definitely a journey. And I will share that from experience because I was one of those people that used to dim my light. I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want the judgments. I was so afraid to come out into this world and be who I am today. And it wasn't until I had my child, because I was already on the spiritual journey before that. But what I used to do is work with people who didn't know me. So I wouldn't publicly post with my face or on my social media. I had this separate business page that didn't have my face. That still found me, surprisingly. Still found me. And that's how I worked with people. I was still able to hold space for those people, but I was afraid to be seen in who I am. And when you go into that space of really learning, because that's what you're doing, is learning where you are in this reality, dimming your light, where you're not being your authentic self, where you're not feeling comfortable to shine, and going into that space and seeing if it's true for you. And generally, when you also dim your light, it is because your connection to your heart is not strong enough. Your connection to receiving your uniqueness is not strong enough. And that is okay too, because we haven't been shown these things in this reality. We haven't been shown a lot. And so part of my purpose is to help you remember who you truly are, to connect in with your heart, to really feel into the frequency that you hold, and to start walking the path that you came here to walk as a unique being, because your medicine, what you're here to bring, is so beautiful. Whether it is doing some spiritual work, whether it is just being a beautiful parent and raising these very conscious new earth children, whatever the case is, whether it is just, bring some joy into your workplace, whether it's creating shifts in other people's lives, whatever it is perfect. It is needed. Like, you're here for that reason, whatever brings that joy within you. And so now, if you just want to get ready, if you're driving, I highly recommend you come back to this space and re-listen to it when you have some time, because we are about to go into meditation and really require your presence. But if you're here just watching, get comfortable, whether you want to lay down or sit down. We're going to go on a guided meditation, a guided journey to connect in with your heart and to really bring out the self-love, to really open up your heart to bring out love. So if you're in that comfortable position now, just closing down your eyes and just focusing on your breath, your inhales and exhales, and bringing forth silence, silencing the mind and allowing the mind to relax, giving your mind permission to rest. It doesn't always have to be so busy. And maybe you'd like to say that to your mind: I give you permission to relax, give you permission to rest. And just allowing your breath to deeply relax the muscles all throughout your body now. And just placing your hands over your heart now as we call forth our higher self to become very present in our being. Your higher self can also be known as your higher knowing, your intuition, your soul, whatever feels good for you in this space, calling it forth. And you may start to experience joy, happiness, maybe tingles, or maybe nothing at all, and just know that this is happening. Just relaxing your shoulders, your jaw, relaxing the organs in your belly, relaxing your feet, your calves, the muscles in your hands, relaxing your spine, and allowing yourself to surrender in this space as you open up to receive what you came here to receive. And on your next inhale, I want you to visualize beautiful white light flowing through your breath and into your heart space. And allowing this to be a continuous flow of energy flowing into your heart, swelling around your heart, flowing out. And what this is doing is clearing your heart space from any hurts, from any pain, stress, anxiety, and bringing through clarity, peace, harmony, warmth, happiness. And now really taking your awareness into your heart, becoming very present with your heart now. And as you take your awareness into your heart, maybe you're starting to notice your heart beating underneath your hands. Maybe you're starting to notice some warmth underneath your hands. And just allowing yourself to surrender as you become very present with your heart now. And on the next inhale, breathing in a soft pink light through the breath and into your heart. And allowing this soft pink energy to swell around your heart. Allowing your heart to awaken. Allowing the love within to awaken. And just repeating to yourself now, you could do this out loud, which was definitely much more powerful than inside the mind. Because the sound of our words actually have an energy, a frequency that they hold. And so saying to our hearts, I love you. and having no judgment as to whether this feels comfortable or uncomfortable. Just allowing the words to flow. I am here now. I support you. I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the love you give me, the ability to give love and the ability to receive love. And this is all through the power of your heart. And as those words are being said or have been said, you may notice or like to visualize this beautiful portal within your heart space. It's like a portal that flows from the front to the back. Your heart chakra, your heart energy center is opening up. And as it opens up, visualize beautiful white light just flowing through the portal or your heart chakra center. And this white light is cleansing your heart space, thoroughly cleansing, releasing, allowing and letting go of anything you no longer require, and bringing your heart center into balance. And just breathing into that space for a moment. You may notice now that your heart is beaming in light. Your heart chakra is beaming in light. And as your inhales continually fuel your heart center, the exhales allow for an expansion of the energy. So breathing in and seeing your heart expanding, and then as you exhale, seeing it completely expanding, starting to flow around you. Surrounding your entire physical being with love energies, love frequencies that is already within you. And allowing yourself to receive the love as it touches each part of your body, as it is absorbed by each cell. As this frequency swells around you 360, below your feet, above your head, around your back, at your front and your sides. Till you find yourself in a bubble of love. Just allowing yourself to be so present, you can receive from this space, receive what it feels like. And if you're struggling a little bit with the receiving part, allowing yourself to surrender as you receive, and giving yourself permission to receive. And you can do that by simply saying, I give myself permission to receive the love from my own heart. And now just allowing yourself to visualize or feel or see or just know that there's this beautiful golden energy now surrounding your bubble of love all the way around you, as if it's putting you in a beautiful golden egg, sealing in this frequency. And just taking a deep breath, saying thank you. Thank you to your heart. Thank you to your mind. Thank you for allowing yourself to receive and for being here in this beautiful space. And I really hope you enjoyed that. Hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are. I send you so much love. Bye.